Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the news. As you can see, I am inside an F-150 Lightning today, and that is for a very good reason. And also, first of all, welcome to 2024. We plan to do big things on this channel this year, but back to why I'm inside the F-150 Lightning. It is currently minus 37 degrees outside right now. That's pretty cold, but if you looked, if you care to notice, it actually feels like minus 45. Which is very cold indeed. Let's just take a quick moment to see which places in the world are warmer than Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Whitehorse, which is quite far north, it is minus 32. So Whitehorse, Canada, which is many hours north of us, is minus 32. They're warmer. The Arctic Circle, minus 21. Good for them. Good for them. It's cozy, shorts and t-shirt weather. And then of course we have the Federal District of Siberia, also warmer than Calgary, Alberta, Canada right now. So I am in the absolute comfort of these toasty warm F-150 Lightning, and that is where I'll be doing the news from today. So without further ado, let's get into the first episode of 2024. Starting things off, Ford has teased another S650 Mustang variant. This thing looks like it's fully carbon. It looks like it is going to be a force to be reckoned with just from the teaser shots. Now, this was posted on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and the tag on it was Factory X, which is a fairly new division of the NHRA, which is the National Hot Rod Association. So my guess is that this new Mustang variant, and a lot of people's guesses are that this is going to be their new drag car to replace the Cobra Jet. Now, the Cobra Jet is a very fast drag car. And the fact that they're obviously putting in the effort to making a new one just goes to show, and I've said this 1,000 times on this channel, that the effort that Ford's putting in to support motorsport and to have the backing for it so people can get into these cars and actually compete at the level that they're competing at is outstanding. Every single series, GT3, GT4, they have the new GTD, which is an enthusiast, very expensive enthusiast car, but you have drag cars, you have everything that Ford is going after right now. The Mustang Mach-E Rally Edition competed in the Rebel Rally, and it finished it, which is amazing. So kudos to Ford for putting all this effort behind their motorsports. But let us know what you think about this crazy all carbon S650 with all of these fun little tidbits. Take a look at these photos and let us know what you think down in the comments below. COBB Tuning has released a new intake for the F-150, a new high-performance intake, and it's called the HCT Intake. Now, HCT stands for hydrocarbon trap, which is an emissions component used in intakes to reduce the release of vapors and gases. Now, this is a big deal for people in California, and I'll tell you why. Because in California, emissions regulations are very strict. So you are very limited on what you can do to tune or modify your car. As soon as you modify a car to the point where it's releasing too much emissions, you will get fined for it, and I mean, after a certain amount of time, I'm sure the car will just be taken away. It's a big deal, obviously, for people in California, because it means that now you're able to modify your car and be within those regulations. So it basically replaces the factory units, redesigned port that increases airflow and performance. And it's really cool. Look at the thing. It is gorgeous. It looks like it's all carbon fiber. It looks very pretty. So let us know down in the comments what you think about that. Is the future going to be filled with these tuning companies figuring out a way to make emissions as low as possible with performance as high as possible. That I do honestly believe is the future. You have all these people who are so passionate about motorsports and about tuning and about all, you know, modifying your vehicle, that you're going to have, at some point before we go all electric, you're going to have a vehicle that has reached the most emissions free possible, combined with the most performance possible. It'll be the most efficient and most performance oriented vehicle around. And I'm excited to see that. It would be really cool to see a vehicle that's still internal combustion, but is efficient enough to compete maybe with an EV. You know, everyone talks about the back ends of EVs and like how they're made and what needs to go into making them. But you know, it'll be interesting to see. Let us know down in the comments what you think of this beautiful intake made from COBB Motorsports. And last but not least, the 2025 Expedition has been caught testing. It obviously has that crazy camouflage wrap on it, so you can't actually see what the new body style is going to look like. Now, a lot of people have taken it upon themselves to create renders of what they believe the new Expedition is going to look like. And man, do I tell you, some people are ambitious. Take a look at some of these. The Expedition is obviously Ford's largest people mover. It's going to obviously have a pretty cool look. Ford is going in the direction of more kind of like angled looks, not rounder anymore, which I absolutely love. I love the more angled look. So we're here for it. Let us know down in the comments what you think about people's renderings. I love to see like concept vehicles that people make. Concepts are obviously what make the industry go round. You know, people create something that's crazy looking, and then obviously they have to tone it down for industrial and for commercial use. But it's just one of those deeply rooted things in the industry that people love to make these concept vehicles with these crazy big wheels. Let us know down in the comments what you think the biggest upset was from concept to reality in the industry. The Supra, I mean, their concept vehicle, I was actually lucky enough to see it in Paris once. It's beautiful. It's really cool. And then the actual one came out. It's close. I can see where they went with it, but obviously it's not as insane as the original one. So let us know down in the comments what you think the biggest difference between concept to reality was when it comes to making a vehicle in the auto industry. I would love to see what people think about that, because obviously there is many. So thank you so much for watching. Welcome to 2024. Please stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be doing a ton more stuff this year, and I'm just really excited, and thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.